What's good, Taurus? TT is here with a channeled message from Great Spirit. If you guys are new, welcome to our love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you are returning, a special shout out to you guys. Y'all are awesome. Welcome back. Spirit, let's see. Before we get started, I'm going to say a little prayer for us, Taurus, because I feel like we need it. Okay? Spirit, thank you for covering us during this season, during this time. Thank you for covering our love nest with protection at all times. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel for all of our Taurian energy. Okay. Ashe, ashe, ashe. What else, Spirit? May all negative intentions sent towards Taurus across all timelines and in every dimension, may they be transmuted back into the highest vibration there is, which is love. Samote it be, Ashe, Ai Bobo, Amen. So it is. Taurus, let's go ahead and begin. Let's see what Spirit has, what messages Spirit needs you to know. What guidance does Taurus need today, Spirit? But before we get that energy, who needs this message most during this time? I feel guided to kind of tap in with my collective within our love nest and just see like who needs this message most today, Spirit. For Taurus within our love nest, who needs this message most? This has been like a theme for you, Taurus. This is Taurus energy. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords. All right, so I feel like this is going to be for my divine feminine energy. Gender doesn't matter, but for those of you that are creators, in general, you may be working on something, creating something from scratch. This is also giving me those of you that are kind of like laying low and not really telling anyone what you're up to. You're kind of staying behind the scenes, keeping something to yourself. It feels like there's this baby or there's this creation that someone is trying to keep out of the hands of other people. This may be a physical child for some of you. Like you don't want to let anyone know that you're pregnant right now. You don't want anyone sending any bad vibes or negative intentions your way. So it's like you're being incognito or you're being very mysterious. You may very well just be saying you're not doing nothing at all, which is why this sneaky energy is coming up. When you're ready, you'll say something. When it's the right time, you'll do something. But for the most part, it feels as if you're keeping this all to yourself. You're keeping your sexual energy to yourself. You're keeping your sacral energy to yourself. You're nurturing something, but you're not really telling anyone. I feel like some of y'all are even leaving. For someone out there, I am seeing like I had an image of someone running away. All right, so you could be trying to get away scotch-free or just sever all ties, clear things up, and move on with your life. I do sense you have like a lot of ideas, a lot of great downloads that you've already received, and you just want to see it grow and be prosperous. But I feel like when you let too many people know what you're working on, you start to notice that it's harder for you to get your job done, or it's harder for you to cultivate this. So if you're dealing with anything like that, I feel like Spirit has a message for you. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. What exactly is your message? Something was a mess. Something has been made a mess of, or something has been like completely out of control. Yeah, we got profession here. So this is telling me that you have multiple things brewing at once. You may be trying to get control of all these different things that you have going on for you. Like you could wear many hats, right? It feels like I was speaking to a Taurus that they have a day job. They come home and they take care of other responsibilities. I don't care if this is a fur baby. You got plants to water. But everyone calls on you for something. You see this every time I see this card, this makes me think of like you're the sister, you're the mother, you're the brother, you're the uncle. You you take on multitasking things and you don't really say a lot. I feel like there's this energy of people always getting you, Taurus, to do extra, knowing that they could do something just like you. So, like, let's say, for example, someone has money in their bank account, but they rather use your money, Taurus, you know? Or let's say someone's very capable of establishing their own footing, but they would rather have you help them become a professional or have you help them get something done because they just want to feel like you care, Taurus. Okay? When you're not trying to solve problems for other people and be everything for everyone, they start to feel like you're leaving their life. They start to miss you. So this is definitely showing me that for someone within our collective, you're kind of out of sight, out of mind. And people are really curious about what you're working on or what you're doing, but you're not saying anything. Some of y'all are moving to a whole nother state or whole nother city, or you're trying to get a job in a different state or a different city. I am also seeing something, Taurus, where somebody may be trying to use their profession to win you over, you know, or try to put their best foot forward. They're hoping that with the amount of money increase that they have coming in, that you would want to fight for the relationship. And that would be, I don't know why I get this vibe that someone looks at you, Taurus, like you're in love with money or you're in love with stability. So if they can provide that stability for you, you will stick it out and heal the relationship with them. What? Feels like someone's trying to detour you from one particular path down another. Because I heard if I would walk 500, I would walk 500 more. Da 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 da. So we got Joy here. In the morning, you'll be alright. And y'all excuse me if I sound congested. I'm not sick or anything. I just been meditating a lot lately. And I'm going through something. I just been deep sea diving into my own magical world. So if y'all can get past the voice and get the message, that's all that matters. So let's see. Joy. The Lovers. This is interesting because I was doing what was I doing? So in our tarot workshop class, right? For those that are in the workshop, you know what I'm talking about. But I was noticing today specifically was like the Lovers was the overall energy. What makes you happy? What's compatible for you? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? You know, what expectations do you have? What does a relationship look like to you? What does a compatible relationship look like to you? That's what it is. It feels like leaving behind conformity. You know what I'm saying? And doing something unconventional. That's what I'm picking up here. You may be going against the grain with what people expect you to do when it comes to love. They may expect you to follow a certain game plan or to be everything for everybody. And I feel like you're going through this growth spurt. That's what I'm picking up, where you're really diving into, I feel like you're headed towards that phase of life where you're like in this super conscious realm because the Empress is, that's, you're aware of something. So you are aware that you have this nature. You are aware that you like, maybe you're a workaholic, or you're aware that your expectations requires a partner of yours to be extremely flexible. You may be aware that you having a partner or a compatible lover requires that they accept that you have multiple things going on in your life. And with this profession card, you may be torn or conflicted because there's this energy of like morals, right? The that subconscious, that inner dialogue between what you know about yourself and what morals have been given to you or passed down to you, and then, you know, comparing it and trying to determine where you stand in between both, well, how you were raised to perceive things versus how you would like to perceive things as an adult now, right? Because we have two layers here. We have that this is definitely for an adult Taurus. As far as your level of maturity, you're evaluating your love relationships and what they have become. So some of y'all are just getting out of Dark Night of the Soul. You're learning about the different expectations that you've placed on relationships and how that has facilitated you or hindered you thus far on your journey. Yeah, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, concern. So I feel like you're voicing your concerns with this 6 here. That's another lover's card to me. Door to personal healing and happiness. And so you're going deeper. I feel like you are traveling deep within yourself, into that submarine inner conversation that you have with your soul. And you're going through like that identity crisis. Some of y'all may be going through that phase of life where you're trying to establish your own identity separate from the ones that you grew up with. And that's a tricky space to be in, because I feel like multiple people that already know you or have grown up with you are going to have their opinions about how you do this or what it's supposed to look like when it comes to love and relationships. But I see here there's a Taurus here that's their entire inner dialogue or perspective around the morals or achievements or how something is supposed to look, what a successful relationship actually looks like. I think someone's coming to a realization that they've been lied to. I'm seeing someone like, I've been lied to. I've been deceived. I thought it looked like this, but that's not what it really is. Sacral chakra. I'm here in love with the idea of love. The lovers is also lust. Okay, the lovers is also infatuation. It's also lusting over something because of something that another person may be able to do, or I'm infatuated with this person because of their profession. I'm infatuated with them because of their talent. I'm enamored by their ability to perform. And then when they're not able to continue performing and maintaining the level of expectations that you have, Taurus, the relationship can crumble, right? Because you're not as attracted to that person anymore, or you're not as attracted to what was the passion that stirred you up to begin with. So there's a fine line between the lovers, because it can be extreme, not just in a negative sense, but it can be extremely positive, where you're so engulfed or so in love with someone that you live for that person. That's the extreme of a positive energy, right? Where with that relationship is what's like a source for you now. Broken heart. We have predator, survival, tyranny. 9. So we have 9 and 9. Wait a minute. Whew. Something is a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure here, Taurus. This could be energy of like other people wanting you to stay in a committed relationship. This could be people that want you to stay in certain karmic relationships in general. They may tell you that you're breaking their heart. It feels like it's hard to detach from this energy because underneath that we have reptilian, which is the 8. So these are lessons, that relationships that have been like lessons for you thus far on your journey. Expectations. Ooh, I kept showing you expectations. We have lovers and expectations. The garden and the gate. This side of the connections, like I feel like this is someone, Taurus, where you either in the past, like you've had that already. You've had relationships where it was just passionate, y'all got together, maybe it was a fling, a good time, but it didn't go anywhere. It felt really high, like riding a roller coaster. All right, maybe it turned into something sexual, but it never really got committed. It just felt like having multiple attachments to you, but nothing really solid and nothing really genuine. And then we have broken heart, expectation, survival, releasing karma. You've had a lot of, outside of that type of connections, you've also had a lot of relationships of lies, cheating, stealing, expecting one thing but getting an opposite. And then realizing that someone was tricking you all along by trying to promise you something they were never going to actually give you long term, but it was necessary to get you to open up or to get you to put your guards down, Taurus. I am picking up that energy as well. So now with concern and imprisonment, I feel like this is for Tauruses that as well are, you're no longer sharing your sacral energy with either kind. I feel like you've cut so many cords and you've released so many energies to the point where you rather be single, you rather be by yourself, but you don't really want to create no more ties with people, whether it's extremely positive or extremely negative. This is like, I don't want it anymore. I could do bad all by myself because all these connections, all they give me is bad health, bad breath, bad. Oh my God. So, right now, clarify this Archangel Ariel house. I feel like there's something in your house, Taurus, right now that needs your attention. Privileged lady and toil and labor, family room. Yeah, there is someone in your house that needs to end. It may make it difficult because we have death, family room, toil and labor, privileged lady. This could be an item, okay, with all these candles here. This could be an item here. This could be someone in your family that you have an estranged relationship with, and maybe y'all live in the same house together. This could be someone that has passed away. Toil and labor, privileged. Who's this privileged lady? Because when I see the privileged lady, this gives me like a false empress, okay? I don't know why. It makes me feel of someone that feels entitled, like they shouldn't have to do anything, like they should just be given everything in the world. and you may be working multiple jobs to take care of someone that doesn't deserve it. um maybe you have to care for them until you don't anymore. Who's this privileged lady, spirit? I don't know. We about to see. Who's this privileged lady? This could be like a. I just give me self-righteous. I feel like this is someone that you're separating yourself from, or you're being guided to pull your energy back. Like, stop taking care of someone. Stop giving them all these different benefits to you, and they don't deserve it. This could be a child of yours. This could be a sibling. This could be a mother. But what I'm seeing here is at home, there is someone that you either have created yourself, or there is someone that is connected to you through the sacral energy. Okay? There's a bad habit happening here, or someone, they're doing something in your home, and it's only a matter of time. I feel like someone may be even withdrawing money or stealing money. You may be aware of it, or utilizing a child to try to get. Someone is utilizing a child or some type of situation to like made some type of bet deal with a privileged lady. Now, this could even be like a teenager, I'm hearing, because we have a lot of mother energy here, motherhood, sisterhood. But there's some type of deal here where it's like, if you stop creating drama in the house, or if you play nice or something like that, you'll have your own space, or you'll have your own place in the home. This could even be a polygamy type of situation. You may already know this, okay? This is interesting. What's this toil and labor? Someone may be trying to convince you as well, like, or convince somebody in your home, like, if I'm there, you won't have to worry about working so hard because I'll be at the house too. If someone gets upset, I'll be there to make it easier. Someone has been negotiating with a third party energy behind your back. It's not a secret to you, but it is. There's a plot here, and it's going against the plan. This is someone trying to go against your choices or your wishes to make something happen with you. This could be a family dynamic, trying to keep a family together. There's some type of blessings that somebody, you're the goal here. You're the goal here. And I feel like for some of you, if you have like a certain type of perception of a child or someone that, look at this, you have ultrasound on here. If you like have unconditional love for a mother, sister, brother, uncle, niece, nephew, child, any type of dynamic, I feel as if they're not as sweet as you think they are. They're not the same child. They're not the same person. You may have one perception of someone because you want to nurture them. I could do it. I could take on all these responsibilities, but I feel like they're gone. There's something about the innocent person is gone, lost. Death and lost here is pretty much saying like they teamed up with an op or something like that. They don't want to listen. They've made their choice. They've made their bed, and you may feel heartbroken because you expected more from this friend, this family member, this child. Friendship here is telling me is that you really wanted to be like a guide or a help or something like that to someone that you love very dearly. But it may take a professional to help at this point because it feels like it's out of your hand. You're going to need someone that has the expertise to do what it is that you may feel like you're obligated to do. But sometimes people need mentors. You know what I'm saying? Because it's harder to do it by yourself. And I feel like all you can do is pray that they find their way, and that they get better friends, they get better support or better something long term. But it's like you can't force someone to do anything. You have to love them unconditionally. And if you know that someone close to you that you love and care about is lusting or taking the advice or befriending bad people, you're going to have to let the cards play out the way they're going to play out. Because I feel like there's a situation here that may be out of your hands, and kind of like you may have to mourn this one, because I feel like someone is planning on stealing, doing something dishonest. They're engaging in risky behavior. They're masquerading like they your friend. They're masquerading like they are on your side, but there's a strategy involved here. And I feel like this privileged lady that feels so entitled or some shit like that. This could be a teenager, literally, because I'm seeing a lot of like parental guidance. This could be like an adolescent type of situation, and you don't want to see them hurt themselves because you care. You look at them like a child, or you love them like a child. This could be your own partner, but it just feels like someone isn't listening, and they may be going down a path that you can't really make them see that it's no good for them, but they're going anyway. And the more you try to stop them, the more they're going to push you away. It's like this person, place, situation has kind of like made their bed. They got to lie in it, and ain't nothing that you can really do about it. Negotiation. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hide this card because it have nipples on it. Someone is negotiating with the child, or someone may negotiate with you. It's like they went to a child, or they went to, this could be like a third party dynamic where I'm gonna go to someone that I feel like will listen to me. Since you don't want to give me what I want, I'm gonna go. Yeah, impulsive energy is telling me a reckless energy. They haven't matured yet. This could be a whole grown up that hasn't matured, and you may be trying to tell them like, I don't want this. You may have speculated about this, but this person is going through extreme measures to try to get you, to force you into some type of new contract or submission with them. It's real. It's giving. Yeah, this is like, oh man, Taurus. I really hope there ain't no grown up out here soliciting a child, trying to make false promises to them about the life they could have, and feed them a fantasy as a way to get you to get back with them, Taurus, because that's what this looks like. Like, don't you want this type of life together? That's what this looks like. If your parent is just hurt right now, your parent is just, that's what this predator energy is. And I feel like you may know someone is no good, and you are trying to save them from going down the wrong path. This could also be a relationship. Someone could be friends with someone, but you can see straight through them that they're no good for your friend, your child, or your sibling, but they don't want to listen. And I feel like with accident in reverse, this person is making this decision with sound mind. Alignment. I'm telling you. What about this alignment, spirit? Abundance. This is like a desperate attempt to get you to share your wealth, or to open up to the idea, try to force you to open up. You are enough. I feel like you're good by yourself, but There is a plot here to try to force you into some type of lifestyle, or to force you to align to a particular lifestyle. Someone wants to, it feels like someone wants to, like they want help, but they don't want to admit that they want help. They want to just stay ready, so the moment that you open up, that they're right there. Because I feel like, yeah, illness. Someone feels like you're going through something mentally, Taurus, or vice versa. Um, and that if they just stay close enough to you, when you're not mad anymore, you'll get back with them, or you. It's like, oh, just chill. I'm working on something. Somebody that's fated for a certain type of life, for a certain type of situation, they're trying to save themselves karma. Oh my God. This person will do anything. Do anything. They will exploit your vulnerabilities. It's really, oh my God. When they feel like they're losing at a situation, they'll do just about anything. This is someone that would even like wish illness on someone, even themselves. Like, this is someone that would get themselves sick just to make you have to take care of them, or add on to your list of things that you have to do. This is someone that would hurt themselves for your attention. It's real sick. It's real sick. I ain't even gonna hold you, Taurus. And it's because they're desperate. They know that you are not in alignment with them anymore. But if they can just keep your heart open to them, an opportunity will arrive. This person's an overachiever, over optimistic. The objective is to really fuck with you, Taurus, in a way that is yeah, just be your friend so they can slide in at some point. It says, dog, friend, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. You also have vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Then we have ego mastery. Watch out. Just watch out, Taurus. God damn, watch out. This should only serve as confirmation, you guys. So if you don't feel like any of this is happening, it may not be your reading. Check back tomorrow. I don't know what else to say. Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So, Taurus, that's all that I have for you right now. All right, let me go ahead and spray some mist here. Closing all the portals that we have tapped into. Disconnecting this channel. Restoring all energy back to its source. And so it is. As always, Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until the next one. Bye.